Guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, as promised, back-to-back shard opening videos. I'm gonna go see a concert in about 45 minutes, but I get a little bit of time and I felt like I would record and quickly upload another shard opening video because honestly, the last one, it was just all right. We got a legendary, but we did not get a void legendary, and I still want some of the best voids. I don't really have any of the best void legendaries in the game. Really want that Arbiter, want Ethos, want just a lot of the Sir Nick, want Tormund. A lot of you guys kind of flexing on yesterday's video comments, making me jealous, so immediately as I was responding to those comments, I'm like, okay, all right, I gotta do one more void opening video. So I got 32 void shards. We have double the chances, as you guys can see, 16% on the epic, 1% on the legendary. As always, I read all of your comments on this channel, and if you have any, if I open any champion that you guys want to see reviewed, you really want me to see me max out and try out, go ahead and just let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate your feedback here, especially on this raid channel, because it's new, right? And I'm still learning what best type of content suits you guys the most. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start this video up. I will stop rambling. I will edit out to make more room here. Boy, I wish I had, like, you know, I don't know, 100 more champion slots so I don't have to keep making room. Another Harrier. Man, this dude is... I pulled a bunch of him. But guys, appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback, I should say. Another Lightsworn. So he is in the unkillable comp. Okay, I pulled him in yesterday's video, so make it 2 of them. Sign me up. Just gonna throw this out there. I really want Tyrell. Please, raid gods, give me Tyrell. I'll also take an Arbiter or a Sir Nick or a Tormund while you're at it. But instead we get a rare. We'll take a rare. It's cool. But yeah, again, we will go through. You can see yesterday's video if you want Lightsworn's kind of stats and whatnot. Same thing with Stone Skin. We checked out his skill and his kit in yesterday's video. If you want, otherwise, any epic or legendary that I'm lucky enough to pull, I will go through their kit. Another Skirmisher, 27 remaining. If you guys pulled any today as well, any void shards, let me know. My 4th Coulter. Now this is just an embarrassment of riches on my Coulter. Maybe I can build an all Coulter Spiders 20 team now. There it is. It's gonna be huge. Another Centurion. Let's see. All right. Give me that gold. Give me that legendary yellow, guys. All right, Marquise, and 24 remaining. I think I have like 2 more pulls or so until I run out of space. Here's one. It's Painkeeper. So Painkeeper's really solid, as you can see, 870 reviews. Let's see, where is she mainly used? Okay. No amazing ratings, but let's take a quick look at her kit here. Painkeeper. Attacks one enemy 2 times, fills his champion's meter by 10%. A2 is attacks all enemies, then heals all allies by 15% of this champion's max HP, damage based on max HP and, or on HP, excuse me, and attack. And then the A3 is decreases the cooldown of all ally skills by 1 turn. Okay, now I remember Painkeeper. She actually is kind of like a mini Kymar, if you will. But I am lucky enough to have Kymar, one of the legendaries that I do have, so I would never really take the time to build her out. And here we go. We got Gala Long Braids. I'm not familiar with my lady Gala. Arena offense, campaign locations, Fire Knight's Castle, Dragon Lair, all areas that she seems to do well at. So let's go ahead and take a look at her kit, guys, shall we? Are you guys familiar with Gala? If any of you guys have Gala, especially any of these champions that I tell you I'm not familiar with, let me know. I'm really curious. A1, Brutal Bludgeon. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit ignores 30% of the target's defense. Okay, that's solid on an A1. Places shield buff the champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal to 20% of the damage inflicted based on attack. I really like that A1. Man, that's strong. A2, Fearless Aggression. Attacks one enemy. Ignores 50% of the target's defense when attacking under a shield buff. Sweet. Heals his champion by 50% of the damage inflicted. Places a shield buff on the champion equal to any surplus heal for 3 turns. This is a cool kit that she has, guys. I don't know. Let me know if you think I'm overrating her, but she seems really cool. Then Sheer Swagger is her A3. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit ignores 25% of the target's defense. Grants an extra turn as the champion has full HP after using this skill. Wow, I really like her, and I might build her out for Fire Knight, right? Because she has a attack one enemy 3 times on the A3, 2 times on the A1, and then increases ally attack in all battles by 25%. Not a bad aura as well. Not an amazing one, but not bad, right? I like her. I like her. I might build her out. What does she get in Fire Knights? Fire Knights 4.5 rating? I don't know. It depends on how hard she hits too, right? We'll check out her total stats. I had to make room anyway, so let's quickly check out her total, her attack and whatnot. And then we will, from there, go to, all right. This is going to be my Gala. 14, okay, look at this. 1432 is a really solid attack rating. It's not the highest in the game, but it's solid. Looking for anything like over 1400, and you start thinking about, okay, this is a pretty heavy hitter. Over 1500, you're thinking, wow, this is a real heavy hitter, right? Especially when she's ignoring defense. That's the key. And then speed 97, respectable. So I think she's a really respectable. Obviously, she's kind of a, she's not very hardy in terms of her HP or her defense. Not too bad, not too great. She's an attack-based champion, and she looks really cool. She's one of my favorite, looking dwarf champions inside the game, honestly. I think she looks cooler than the legendaries, personally. What do you guys think? Anyway, be right back. Let me make some room. All right, guys, we have enough room to do the rest here. And man, I am such an idiot. I didn't do it, but I almost fed my Bellower to make room for somebody else. All right, Ox, we got 22 left, man. I've got to get a champion, right? Kinda. Not really. Only 1% chance. All right, so Daywalker, guys know how it is, right? You see these YouTube videos, whatever, you see your clanmates, and they're pulling all these legendaries. You're like, why am I not getting any? Exemplar, okay, is an epic. Attacks one enemy 2 times, places an extra hit if this attack is critical, so 3 times potential. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Again, I'm thinking Fire Knight potentially here. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn and a block cooldown skills debuff for 2 turns. I'm thinking arena offense now, potentially. You can get that book down to a 4-turn cooldown and get those, you can get the freeze up to a 100% on the freeze. Obviously, it's only 1 target, but interesting. Arena offense, she does have a 4.6. Fire Knights, as we suspected, she also has a 4.6. Clan Boss also put a Giant Slayer on her. Really solid. I like Exemplar as well. Let me know again if you guys want to see her kind of built out. Next up, we have Painsmith again. You get, man, doing these shard opening videos, you definitely get a feel for all the rares, right? Hollow, okay. Let's see. I actually didn't know much about Hollow. I should have taken a look at his kit, but let's just keep going. Another Cold Heart, that's 5. This is crazy. Here we go. It is, okay, all right, give me something good. Okay. All right, it's Traxa. Obviously, by me struggling with her name, don't know much about her, but let's take a look at her first. What is this? What is this, man? This is a look. This is a look. Look at those talons, dude. Oh, my word. All right, obviously, Demon Spawn. Let's see. I like it. Fire Knight. First of all, just out of curiosity, how much weight do you put in these ratings? I put a decent amount of weight, but it's certainly not everything. I've seen some champions who are SS tier in certain areas and get kind of 4 or so scores. So I think it's a good barometer of how good they are, but not necessarily a be-all, end-all, right? Fire Knight 4.8, Arena Offense 4.7. That's the numbers I like to see, right? Clan Boss 4.5, Campaign 4.5. Well, you guys can see all the scores here. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at her kit, guys. I'm so excited. Attacks one enemy 4 times, ignores 50% of enemy defense. What? That is badass for the A1. Curse of Writhing. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. 50% chance of removing 2 random buffs from the target grants an extra turn. Now you're talking. I like that. And that can be booked up to 75% chance on the buff debuff chance. Really solid. Okay. Attack-based champion should be noted. Her passive. She only has 2 skills in a passive. Rite of Rebirth. Receives a revive on death buff for this champion for 2 turns at the beginning of each round. Places a revive on death, buff on this champion for 2 turns at the beginning of each round. Places a revive on death buff on this champion for 1 turn when this champion kills an enemy. Does not occur with spiderlings. I like that. Okay. So, interesting. Places a revive on death buff on this champion for 2 turns at the beginning of each round. Okay, cool. So not big. I was like, why is it 2 turns at the beginning of each turn? That doesn't make any sense, but each round. Really cool, though. So she's hard to get rid of as well. And increase ally attack in all battles by 24%. I want to hear from some of you guys who have her. What do you think, if any of you guys have her? Really cool. I'm definitely going to build her out. She seems awesome. Let's go ahead and really quickly check out her base stats, right? And thank you, by the way, guys. A couple of you guys in yesterday's video, I asked you guys, okay, do you guys like having me go through like the kit and go take a look at the base stats of all these champions, or you prefer not to? And most of you guys all said yes, you do like that. So attack is right below 1500. Defense is 859, 18, and speed is 99. So again, ignores 50% of enemy defense on a attack 1 enemy 4 times skill. That's kind of insane to me. I love it. All right. Anyway, let's move on here. Back to the 15. We have 15 more to go. How about 1 more legendary, huh? Am I getting greedy now? I think I'm getting greedy. That was really cool. Okay, another Bellower. So if I fed my other one, we would be okay. But I didn't, so we're good. All right, so we got the rare here. Malbranch, again, very familiar with my Malbranches. Next we have a rare. It is Seducer. Very seductive looking. We have Eviscerator, my bad. Some of these names for the first time. Let's see, she has a pretty decent ratings. Let's go ahead. I don't know anything about her. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times, 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit, 50% chance of placing a 2.5 poison debuff for 2 turns if this attack is critical. Not bad, but that is the weak poison debuff. There's 2. There's a 2.5 and a 5% poison. And attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense buff for 2 turns. And her passive is Suppression. Let's see. Attacks an enemy champion with a default skill whenever they are healed or receive a buff. Interesting. Okay. Attacks 1 random enemy if multiple enemies are healed or receive a buff at the same time. Okay. I thought she would like attack the whole team. That would be insane. Crit rate in arena by 16%. Whatever. But essentially, she's going to be doing her A1, 1 enemy 2 times. And then the passive, so she's putting out a lot of kind of overall damage thanks to that ability. Interesting. She's a cool kind of... I like how there's so many champions in this game, but yet they find a way... Of course, some are redundant, you know? But they find a way to make everybody just a little bit unique, you know? It's crazy. But it's fun, right? All right, he looks kind of cool. Ifrit. Or Ifrit. Attacks 1 enemy, 50% weaken debuff. 1 enemy, 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Damage increases according to this champion's max HP. And passive decreases the damage received by 50% if damage from a single hit exceeds 30% HP. Plays a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns on the attacker if the attack is critical. All right. I'm not really blown away by him. Not bad, but not great. Let's see. We got a rare here. Huntress. Don't know about her either. So attacks 1 enemy 2 times, 50% chance of placing a stun debuff. We got attack 1 enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff. And Whisper is, let's see, a 5-turn ability, can be booked down to 4. And plays 50% increase crit rate, 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Oof, awful. Okay, unless I'm missing something, she seems like she's terrible. All right, next up is a rare. Okay, it is another Belor. Oh my word. Now we have a rare. It is another Harrier. And what are we down to right now for shards here, guys? Got another rare. It's, okay, Abalaster. We got 5 left. Here we go. 1. And there's a lot of great, so veteran, there's a lot of great rares in Void, right? But I almost feel like the rares should be better than they actually are. Like, just a little bit better. I feel like a Void rare should almost be equal to an epic of the other affinities, just because of the value, the cost / value of a Void Shard, right? Tyrell? Okay. Towering Titan, my man. I'm joking, I don't know. Okay, so not great scores here, but I'll definitely use them for faction crypt because my Ogryn is one of my best, I think it is my best team for faction wars. 1 enemy, 40% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. That can be booked up to a, 55% chance. Flailing Assault attacks 4 times at random. 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. It's actually not a bad A2. I love provoke. I think it's an underrated ability. Plays it, especially in arena. Plays a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. 50% continuous heal buff on this champion for 2 turns, as well as a shield buff on this champion with 30% of their max HP for 2 turns. And I think all this damage is based on, okay, attack. Passive, Battle Brothers. Will transfer 50% of the damage inflicted on Cage Breaker to this champion during battle. Only available when Cage Breakers on the same team. If multiple Cage Breakers are on the team, this champion will only transfer the damage from one of them. Interesting. Ally HP for by 25%. I actually really like these abilities that have like a companion champion to this champion. So that's cool. But he doesn't blow me away though. Not gonna be building him out unless you guys request me to. And then the last one, guys, give me something good. It is boom, rare. Okay, it is none other than Fellhound for the 50th time. All right, guys, so we got 1 legendary. Let me know what you think of her, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back to you guys either tomorrow or Monday with another video on Raid Shadow Legends. I appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot to me, and yeah, some fresh content, not just shard opening videos, coming at you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.